Morning world, it's 8:08, it's the 31st of January 2013. I'm looking at the astrological clock and the moon has just this minute, just in the last 10 minutes or so, moved into the sign of Libra. So over the coming 18 hours it's going to oppose Uranus and then square Pluto. So straight away I'm expecting the coming day to have a fair degree of, on the surface with the moon in Libra, indecision, but underlying that I'm expecting a little bit of ruthlessness today, a lot more under the scene, behind the scenes, underhandedness with yes, no, black, white. And although the surface may appear to be very middle ground orientated, underneath there's an element of more and more, well, ruthlessness. Ruthless is not good nor bad, it's just a state of being. I'm also looking at the movement of Mars. I note that in a day or so's time, 2 days' time, Mars will leave Aquarius and then an hour later Venus will move into Aquarius. So there will be an hour where neither Venus or Mars is in Aquarius. So for the spotters amongst you, for those of you that like to think you can spot planetary energies, be aware that on February the 2nd UK time, between 6 minutes to 2 in the morning and 13 minutes to 3 in the morning. 6 minutes to 2 is when Mars leaves Aquarius, 13 minutes to 3 is when Venus moves into Aquarius. So this is all taking place in about 36 hours time. So for that 1 hour between sort of 5 to 2 and 5 to 3 in the morning UK time on the 2nd, see if you can spot any difference. What's really interesting from my perspective is Mars moving into Pisces. It's already in range of Neptune. It's only 3.5 degrees away from Neptune in the sky as we speak. And it's already firmly in conjunction, but it's an intercepted conjunction. And what that means is that one planet's in one sign and the second planet's in a second sign. As Mars moves into Aquarius in 36 hours time, 40 hours time, it will immediately start affecting Neptune. A combination of Mars and Neptune together in early Pisces. Straight away I'm looking on the negative side around things to do with drug addiction, alcoholism, food additives, and the tobacco companies, the alcohol companies, the pharmaceutical companies. I would not be putting money into these shares at this time. At the neutral level, I'm looking at issues concerning the sea, because Neptune's in Pisces and it deals with the deep sea. But Mars is feisty and fiery. So a combination of fire and the sea, well, it could be an oil rig, it could be an undersea earthquake, but there's fire in the sea in some shape or form in the coming 36, 48 hours, well, maybe 3 or 4 days as Mars Neptune really builds up. And the positive side of this, for those of you that are truly on some type of either spiritual or esoteric pathway, the blend of Mars and Neptune brings the interaction between physicality and spirituality. So those of you that are actively doing things like yoga, Pilates, Tai Chi, Qigong, you're in a very good space to make the most of this in the coming few days. And I particularly recommend those of you that are used to trancing or clubbing in a loose form, contemporary dance, great time for dance at the moment. The blending of Mars's physical, feisty, fiery, sexual energy with Neptune's more spiritual, illuminative, aesthetic energy should bring a degree of physical refinement into your life in a way that's much more artistically and spiritually expressive. Mars Neptune's got the combination to bring some real surprises up, and I would not be surprised also to see issues around virals, toxins, poisons come up in the news. It's an interesting one. It's a weird mix. If you choose to get caught up in addiction or neurosis or escapism, fine, your life. But if you choose to use this positively, the coming 3 or 4 days are a day of times of aspiration to get oneself better in physical shape. Now there's a nice idea. All right, catch you later folks. Have a great day. Bye.